Ogni giorno una sfida che puoi vincere, con la forza del sole che ti scalderà, senza guardare indietro, senza cadere mai. La forza e il coraggio, è lungo il tuo viaggio, il cuore e l'astuzia, la luce ti guiderà. Spiegate avanzano nel mare, una terra lontana ancora da scoprire, senza guardare indietro, senza cadere mai. La forza e il coraggio, è lungo il tuo viaggio, il cuore e l'astuzia, la luce ti guiderà.
Ali ventures down into the kingdom of the dead, where he hopes to find his mother, but discovers that she is still alive and imprisoned by his father's murderer. Deciding to take revenge, he sets sail for Rome with the warriors of the sun.
Has anyone spied their sail?
They say that it's white with the sun in the center.
This is their last day to show up.
If they don't arrive, then the princess will have to marry Catilius.
I don't think she likes him much. Besides, the Thracian is far more handsome.
What of it? Don't you know he's a slave?
What are you saying? If he manages to win the tournament, he'll become emperor.
Just listen to you gossiping like hens. Very bad behavior for young ladies. The princess must marry a man that is the bravest and the wisest. Ever since the emperor's been sick, Rome has become a frightening place. The soldiers do whatever they want and the Senate stays silent.
It's true.
Of course, he's right!
We must pray to whatever gods that are watching over the tournament that they grant us a proper emperor, that he is just and pure of heart.
I can see their sails! Rome, finally!
The buildings here are enormous.
We made it!
And they know how to treat artists!
I want to thank you so much for bringing me home, Akassar.
Ha! Don't be so quick to thank me, young prince.
So, you have finally arrived, the chosen one. Did you think you would arrive in Rome as heroes? Little do you realize the troubles that have arrived with your ship, the forces of evil that have filled its sails. Welcome to Rome, my fools!
Make way for the Praetorian Guard!
Make way! Make way!
In the name of the Emperor and of our Princess Domitia, I would like to bid a warm and hearty welcome to the brave warriors of the sun and their captain.
The princess, is she well?
Yes, but she has been very worried about your safety. She's quite fond of you.
Huh?
Though you are quite late in arriving, you have arrived in time to qualify. Any longer and we would have had to award the tournament to the team of the Jackals. We were waylaid by a storm. The important thing is that you got here just in time.
Please tell me, how is the Emperor?
Not good. These days he barely even recognizes the people around him. In fact, he seldom takes visitors. Ever since his grandson disappeared, it's like he's lost the will to live.
It's important that you remain patient, Marcus.
But
Your identity must stay hidden until the end. Rome is in the hands of our enemies. If they knew who you were, we would all be in danger. They would kill us all before sundown. Please don't lose hope, though. Miracles can happen at times like this if we stay strong.
Tonight you will rest, and tomorrow the fate of the Empire will be decided. Curses! Those blasted peasants made it! A few more hours and we would have been declared victorious!
The games will be tomorrow, and there is still a long night ahead.
Huh?
Rome can be ours. Accidents do happen, you know.
This is such wonderful news, and the people seemed quite happy.
Yes, the great deeds of the warriors of the sun have preceded them.
Did you bring them my regards when they landed, as I asked you?
Certainly. I did not forget you, my princess. The warriors of the sun and their captain were honored by your welcome.
We're finally going to have the last contest, and then it will be over. I'm sure you must be relieved.
You can't imagine how much. I'm quite certain the days ahead will be filled with surprises.
Wow, just look at all those buildings!
Rome, the capital of the Empire. So many people live here. It was worth this whole adventure just to see this.
Ah, the pyramids, the lighthouse, the Colossus. We've seen so many wonders, but I can't believe the beauty of this city.
Even I didn't realize how incredibly huge my city actually is. But I also didn't know how much the people suffered from injustice and poverty. I was just a spoiled and conceited brat. You've all taught me that birth doesn't grant one nobility. It's what's in your heart. That's what makes a person face life with courage and passion. I know that if I ever rule...
You're still an assassin!
What's wrong with you, Ali? What are you saying?
It's all true. Just let him stay here a few days. Let the little prince back in his palace and you'll see just how quickly he forgets us.
I would never forget my friends.
You liar. The minute you're back in power, all you'll think about is your own glory and the wealth of the Empire. Don't any of you understand it yet? This city is a monster. All these monuments that you love so much have been built with your blood.
No, that's not true.
Oh, no? Trudeau, who was it that killed your brothers? And you, Dora. They might dress you in beautiful gowns covered in jewels, but you're still a slave. Must we forget everything?
Enough! Tomorrow we face our greatest challenge. This is no time for quarreling or hatred. That would be our ruin. We must stay strongly united to defeat our enemies.
No, thank you. I'll decide who are my friends and who are my enemies.
Now I must leave you. Until I return, I don't want any of you to get off of this ship.
What are you trying to say, and why?
Rome is a dangerous city, and our enemies won't be sleeping tonight.
It's you?
You?
Where are you two going?
To the Circus Maximus. We want to see the acrobats. Where do you think you're going?
Me? There's this old friend of mine in the theater named Marcello. I thought he might let me audition. How about we just pretend that the two of you didn't see me here and I didn't see you?
Works for me. You got a deal.
Ugh! There's no way I'm going to be in Rome without tasting the famous truffled pheasant they serve in the southern quarter. No one will miss me. The only one that needs to stay behind is Drudo.
That's better.
Your Highness, what if they discover you?
Impossible. If you sleep in my bed, those fools won't even realize that I've left the palace.
But Princess, how will you leave? There are guards everywhere.
Nobody will care if a dirty slave goes out into the city.
Wait until tomorrow.
I can't. I have to go. There's a very brave man that tomorrow plans to risk his own life just to save mine. He needs to know that I love him.
Hurry up! You go. I don't feel like going out tonight. You talked about Rome this entire trip. Rome is so great. Rome is so festive. And now somehow it's okay to waste the night in bed? What's going on with you?
I'd never be happy living here again. They dressed me in fine silks and covered me in jewels, but all I'll ever be here is a slave. With you, I've been able to taste freedom. And now that we are in Rome, my freedom is gone.
Come with me. I don't know how things work where you're from, but for me, freedom is mine when I want it, and that's the way it is.
What a concept.
Thank you for meeting with me.
Then it's true. It really is you.
It has been many long years since we last met like this.
12 years, and since that time, a great many things have happened.
They are traitors to Rome! Instead of loyalty to the great Roman Empire, they worship Mitra!
Innocent blood has been spilled this day, and it has been spilled, Your Highness, in the name of the Empire. Blood calls for blood, and it will be one you hold dear who is next in line. The dark forces that have brought Rome to sacrifice the life of an innocent man will soon want in exchange that of your grandson. Even an emperor can't change these events. Evil has entered the imperial family. In 12 years, Prince Marcus will die, unless the Chosen One arrives to save him.
Enough! I grow weary of your dark prophecies. The cult of Mitra is a dead religion, and its members are either all in exile or forced to live as slaves. Now go!
If only we had listened to you!
We cannot change the past. Everything that happens is all part of the fabric of destiny. It is all part of fate. The only thing for us to do is to play our roles. Marcus is alive, and he's here in Rome.
Alive? Then we must bring him to the palace immediately. We'll call the soldiers, the army. We'll protect him.
No, it would be useless. That day 12 years ago, the forces of darkness began to rise. It entered our houses, attacked our families, infested our armies. But our destiny is not one of despair. We still have some hope. A small hope that evil has not yet entered the heart of the Chosen One. We can pray only that the poison of hate and anger have not yet poisoned his soul, and that a pale light still shines within him. Otherwise, I'm afraid all is lost.
I have to do this, Mombi. It's useless. You can't stop me.
I'll stop you.
No!
Huh? Mother!
Let the boy go fulfill his destiny!
But I don't understand. I thought you wanted me to destroy him.
No longer. The Chosen One's heart is full of hate, and when his hands become stained with blood, then nothing will be able to stop my evil!
As you wish, Mother.
Everything must proceed now according to my plans. Anubis, my dread lord, the time victory is at hand! Soon the sun will rise for the last time, and darkness will be triumphant!
For your sake, I hope so. Otherwise... You are running out of time!
I won't fail you!
Sleep, Prince.
Akisar!
What's that?
I just wanted to tell you that I think you're great. It's hopeless, Mombi. The whole palace is too well guarded. Impossible to get past them. My anger has blinded me. How could I even think I could enter the Emperor's palace?
Finally, you've arrived.
Huh?
Very good, Akisar. You made it.
And who are you?
You mustn't be afraid, Ali. I'm only here to help you.
None of this makes any sense. How do you even know my name?
I recognized you from the clasp that you're wearing around your neck. I was one of your father Fabio's housemates. I have waited for many long years for your return, for your revenge. Many years ago, he came here often. I know this palace very well. There's a secret passage forgotten by everybody.
Really? And where is it?
It's a long, dark passage that leads directly to the Emperor's private quarters and to your revenge.
Huh?
What's wrong? Don't you want revenge?
Another and keep 'em coming. So then, have you brought the boy?
No.
Ah! Should I kill him now? Have you forgotten our agreement? You were to bring them to Rome for me. Deliver the little prince to us, and we'll give you a cut of the ransom.
But you were all wrong. That little boy is only a thief. He stole this from the prince. A small golden ring. Go ahead and sell it, but leave the boy alone.
You're trying to cheat me. He's the Emperor's grandson, and you want the whole ransom for yourself.
I warn you, don't even think about harming Marcus, because if you do, you'll have to deal with me.
But don't forget, we have you by 10 to 1.
Yes, but I'm worth 20 of you.
We'll see about that.
Leave the pirate be!
Huh?
Guta?
I knew it! He betrayed us! Then we'll just have to kill them both.
There's something on your face. Don't move, I'll get it.
What could possibly be on my face?
This! The ring!
Traitor!
You saved my life. How come?
It was not out of kindness. I did it out of gratitude. Huh? Without your valuable assistance, Marcus seemed just one of 1,000 little peasant boys. Fortunately, you have betrayed him. Thanks.
Hold on! I did not betray him.
It's not all your fault. You're a pirate. One should never trust a pirate.
Leave Marcus alone! Marcus!
Trudeau, why aren't you sleeping?
Go back to bed now, Marcus. I need to think.
There's a passage behind the stables. I always used them when I felt like sneaking out of the palace to be alone. It's still a few hours before dawn. Everyone's asleep. If you hurry, you could sneak in time to meet her.
I'm only a slave, Marcus, and your mother is a princess.
I've seen how my mother looks at you. You must have noticed that her eyes light up every time she sees you.
You've really grown up, my friend.
Thanks to you. Go.
I hope you find what you seek, my princess.
Domitia! Domitia, I need you!
It's impossible. That's Prospero's voice.
Just as I told you, this passage will take you directly to the Emperor. But you will have to proceed very carefully if you wish to reach him.
You mean the guards?
Worse, deadly traps. It's a very dangerous passage, just like you would expect from someone who's a murderer.
Huh?
Oh. If you want to change your mind, you do still have time.
What kind of traps will be there?
Nobody has ever returned from there alive, so nobody knows. But you will make it. Your mother is waiting for you.
My mother? Where?
Inside the palace, with him.
Huh?
Go. Go, Ali.
Prospero, where are you?
Domitia! Domitia, help me!
My love, where are you?
Help me, Domitia! Help me, I beg you! Don't be afraid, Domitia! I need you! I'm here! Help me! I miss you! Please come to me, Domitia! Help me!
Prospero!
Domitia! Help me, Domitia! Help me, I beg you!
Domitia! Domitia! My princess! Princess Domitia! Princess Domitia!
No! No! Mama!
Prepare to die!